So the fall of man comes. Now there's a big problem. Now there's a big problem. Now there's a story. Now there's a story of turmoil, right? You can't have a story without some pitfalls, right? You can't have a story without a reason for the hero to need to come in and save the day. So now there's a story, now there's turmoil, and there's an impending redemption that will come from God. He promises this redemption even in his pronouncement of judgment, right? So he tells the man, listen, you're going to wake up, you're going to work the ground until you're bleeding from your knuckles and your back is all sweaty and gross, and then you're going to die and you're going to be put in that same ground that you worked. And then on the woman, he says, in pain you shall bring forth children. In pain you shall continue to multiply as I've commanded you to do. And so then he turns to the serpent and he says this, I will put enmity between you and the woman, between your offspring and her offspring. He shall bruise your head and you shall bruise his heel. The earlier commentators and scholars have for centuries interpreted this verse using a fancy Latin word called the proto-evangelion. That is the first declaration of the gospel. This is the first time that the gospel is proclaimed. It's in judgment of the serpent, which we now know as Satan. And so from the very beginning, even when God allowed man to fall into sin, he had a plan to rescue and redeem the ones whom he loves. We see the story carried out throughout all throughout history